Hi, and welcome to my guide for repeatedly killing the solo boss, Vorkath. First things first, Vorkath is a level 732 undead dragon boss, which I personally identify with because his name can be roughly translated to pathetic failure. It hits with dragon fire, magic, ranged, slash melee, and a huge fuck off fireball. Those attacks have a max hit of 73, 30, 32, 32, and 121 respectively. Post-quest Vorkath has 750 hit points compared to the quest's version 460. Most of his stats get a huge buff after completing the quest too, so overall the fight is going to be more difficult. I hope to remedy that for you. This guide will cover how to defeat Vorkath with melee and ranged. There'll be 4 gear setups ranging from just 6mm budget to over 300mm budget. Check the times on screen for where to skip to. So first we have the cheapest setup, nicknaming the Iron Man's first kill. This one can also be used by mains who just don't have any money, and I'm definitely looking at you stakers. Mains, however, should use the potions found in the Dragon Hunter crossbow method. You'll want to have Chaos and Dust runes in your rune pouch. Feel free to bring Lore runes if you need those to teleport to your house and bank. Quick prayers should be set to protect from magic and Eagle Eye, as you don't have full anti-fire protection and need the extra layer. The kill time you can see in my chat box is from doing a kill with this setup using Eagle Eye instead of Rigor. I have max stats, so your mileage may vary. Make sure to keep an eye on Vorkath's HP and swap bolts around the 260 HP or 35% mark, depending on what your client tells you. Next on the list, we have a setup that maxes out around 95 to 100mm. This is mainly because boots are stupid expensive. Downgrading to God D-Hide and Dragon boots will instantly save you 65mm. This is a recommended setup if you've just finished the quest and don't have the money to splash on a snazzy crossbow. It's the old reliable. It'll get the job done if you just want to grind out the head for the upgraded backpack. Make sure your quick prayers are set to protect from magic and Eagle Eye, or Rigor if you've bought it. Start the kill off by doing both of your Bandos Godsword special attacks. If you hit less than a combined 70 damage, you're probably better off teleporting out, resetting your special attack and trying again. I personally choose to use Dragon Darts in my blowpipe, but you can easily use Rune or Adamant Darts here. The Slayer Staff is to autocast Crumble Undead. The rune pouch contains Dust and Chaos runes. Feel free to add Lore runes if you need those to teleport around. On to the Dragon Hunter crossbow setup. This one clocks in at around 155mm to max out, or close to 100mm if you cheap out on the boots and a shield. If you don't have a Dragon Fire ward, use the anti-dragon shield. Yes, the one that costs 70 GP. The Dragon Fire shield has negative range accuracy, so it's a bit counterproductive in this case. You can also downgrade from Pegasian boots to God D-Hide boots, saving yourself around 35-37mm. This setup doesn't utilise any defense reduction specials, as you don't need them with the crossbow. Because you're using a shield and the best tier of anti-fire potions, you can pray range in this setup. Just have your quick prayers set to pray range and rigor. Feel free to use the archery boosting potions of your choice. I like the defense from bastion potions, so I use divine bastions. You'll get good results even with a generic ranging pot though. And now for the final setup, my favourite one and the one I'm most comfortable with. Max melee with a lance. This one should hurt your wallet for around 300 million Gillinor points. That's including buying the Avernic Defender hilt, so 240-ish mil if you already have that upgrade. I personally prefer bringing Dragon Claws over a Bandos Godsword when meleeing, but if you don't have claws, might as well bring a BGS. I claw spec as soon as the kill starts, and as soon as I can when special energy attack restores. I choose to bring 3-dose Anti-Venom Plus and extended super anti-fire potions because you'll never need a 4th dose if you're picking up all the bones and loot. Your invent will just get that full. You can downgrade to a torso and tank legs if you are so inclined, but I'd recommend sticking with full Bandos. Same with the other setups, Dust and Chaos runes in the rune pouch, but feel free to bring Lore runes for banking and hitting your play around house if you need to. You'll have to have your quick prayers set to protect from magic and piety for this one. So now you know what to wear, onto the fight overview. Vorkath has a variety of regular attacks it'll throw at you. These are regular Dragonfire, turn off your prayer Smite Dragonfire, Venom Dragonfire, regular melee, generic magic attack, and a generic ranged attack. So how do I deal with these? For the regular Dragonfire attack, you'll just need the potion and shield, or prayer, any combination of those. The pink Dragonfire, which is a smite one, will turn your prayer off when it hits you. So this fight will rely quite heavily on having your quick prayers set correctly. The Venom Dragonfire is, as the name implies, a venomous dragon breath attack. You'll get venomed like at Zoro, or when you see a toxic staff of the dead when you're running away with loot from Rev Caves. This is why you bring an anti-venom plus potion. The melee, ranged and mage attacks are all just regular auto attacks. They max pretty high and can be somewhat accurate if you don't have tanky gear. Vorkath's huge bomb attack, which maxes at 121, can be completely negated by moving 2 tiles away. You'll take somewhere within like the 50-60 range if you only move 1 tile. Wait, what? After 6 regular attacks, Vorkath will use one of 2 special attacks, the Acid Machine Gun Fire Breath special, or the Freeze and Spawn a Face Hugger special. Let's start with the easy one, the freezing. You'll get frozen and stunned, unable to damage the boss in this situation, but you can still hit it and trigger Ruby Bolt specs, which is fucking annoying. Click anywhere to negate your attack or simply swap to a Slayer Staff and click on the spawn, ensuring that you've got Crumble Undead set as your autocast. If not, click underneath yourself, go over to your Mage tab, and cast Crumble Undead manually. And now onto the acid phase. Vorkath will spew acid all over the arena, then start firing off one-tick firebomb attacks that do pretty stupid damage. So now you have to figure out what you want to do. Make sure to keep walking in this phase, not running. If you don't mind wasting DPS, find a stretch of 5+ tiles without acid on them and just walk around until the machine gun fire stops, then return to the kill. If you want to maintain DPS, this is how you do it. With a lance, find a spot where you have 3 tiles of room to and from the boss. Stab the undead wanker, and then as soon as you see the XP drop, click a few tiles back. After moving 2 tiles, click the boss again. Repeat this motion until the phase is over. With a blowpipe, start the acid phase by clicking a tile away from your furthest range, then click the boss. You'll get dragged back into range and shoot the boss. You'll have to click away every tick, so you're constantly moving. It's hard to explain this one, so just watch how it's done. With a Dragon Hunter crossbow, you'll want to walk around the walls of the arena and when you can, shoot the boss. You'll be dragged inwards 1 tile. Instantly after shooting, you want to click back to walking along the wall until your weapon cooldown is done. Rinse and repeat. The special attacks will alternate, so if the first one you get is the acid phase, you'll get a freeze spawn special attack after another 6 autos. So the main incentives for killing this boss are the Vorkath's head drop that you can use to make the Arva's Assembler, as well as the stupidly good regular loot. Vorkath will provide guaranteed head on the 50th kill, and subsequently at a rate of 1 in 50. Vorkath is a great source of elite clues at 1 in 65, drops the Draconic Visage at a rate of 1 in 5000, and is the only monster in game that drops the Skeletal Visage at the same rate as the Draconic. You can also receive the Jar of Decay and Dragonbone Necklace, but they're fucking useless. If you're feeling lucky, you might get that funny feeling I yearn for daily and receive the Vorki pet at a rate of 1 in 3000. And if you're on a Konar Slayer task, Vorkath will drop Brimstone Keys at a rate of 1 in 50. According to the wiki and their drop rate project, the average Vorkath kill is worth 132k with the current prices as of mid-September 2020. Now on to some example kills.